Hey, let's talk about worship at church. Hi, everybody. You know, every Sunday morning, pretty much every church has some form of worship. What most of us around here are used to are churches with a song service with music. It usually ranges from traditional music to almost like a concert. By traditional, I mean singing old hymns, many of which were written in the 1700s or the 1800s. Back in those days, those hymns were brand new. They were the new music. That was what all the kids were singing in the 1800s. But now that's old stuff, and people have been singing hymns for so long that even if you've never been to church, you still have undoubtedly heard one or two, like Amazing Grace, How Great Thou Art, Go Tell It on the Mountain, or maybe a Christmas hymn like Hark the Herald Angels Sing, which was written in 1739. That's old stuff. That's before the United States. Lots of churches also sing much newer songs on Sunday. Christian worship music right now has its own Billboard chart and its own popular singers and popular bands. Many churches have bands as well. It's like a local band almost. It's a praise and worship team. At Parkview Christian Church, we have a band, and on Sunday mornings we play a few old songs and we play some new ones. We pick songs mostly because of what the words say. How old or new the music happens to be doesn't really matter nearly as much as what the words say. See, on Sunday mornings, worshiping God using music, using musical instruments and songs, that's practicing a tradition that goes back thousands of years, all the way to ancient Israel. In the Old Testament, in Psalm 95, King David, wrote some music about kneeling before God. The book of Psalms in the Bible is just an ancient book of songs to play and sing in worship. It's like an ancient hymn book. But they would sing and they would play many of those psalms in the temple in Jerusalem way before Jesus was ever born. That's even older, by the way, than Hark the Herald Angels Sing. So when you worship with music in church, the song might be new, but worshiping with music has been around a long time. Jeremiah wrote about lifting up our hearts and our hands to God. David, again in the last Psalm, Psalm 150, talked about praising God loudly with musical instruments. At Parkview Christian Church this Sunday, we're going to play some musical instruments, and we're going to sing a few songs. Some of them are going to be older, some newer, but the reason we're celebrating is because God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, and using music, our local praise band will practice a tradition that's been around for thousands of years. We will sing and celebrate God and His Son, Jesus Christ. Come check it out this Sunday.